DeSantis primed for boost from Iowa governor's endorsement. BNN Bloomberg. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis stands to get at least a short-term bump as he receives a long-anticipated endorsement from Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds, with roughly 2 months until Republican presidential primary. Voting kicks off with the state's caucuses. The endorsement lands at a critical time. DeSantis has lost altitude in the polls and is facing a financial crunch after announcing his presidential run in May to lofty expectations. Polls show former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley close to supplanting him as the top challenger to ex-President Donald Trump, who still holds a wide lead over the two. DeSantis and Reynolds are expected to appear at a Des Moines, Iowa rally together on Monday night to officially roll out her backing. The two have appeared on the campaign trail frequently throughout the year, stoking speculation an endorsement was imminent. Bloomberg News reported in September that Reynolds was leaning towards endorsing DeSantis. Reynolds' backing offers to bolster DeSantis' strategy to go all in on Iowa. DeSantis is the only candidate in the race to promise to visit all 99 counties and has visited 87 thus far. He has also made a $2 million ad buy in the state and relocated about a dozen of his staff there. Reynolds has a formidable network in Iowa that she can lean into to gin up support for DeSantis. And she's popular with the state's sizable evangelical base, whose ties with Trump have frayed in recent months. Earlier, Iowa's governor to back DeSantis in GOP race, snubbing Trump nationally. DeSantis trails Trump by over 45 percentage points, with 13.3% support to Trump's 58.5%, according to the Real Clear Politics average of GOP polls. Haley is in third place with 8.4%. In Iowa, DeSantis trails Trump by a smaller margin, by about 30 percentage points. According to the Real Clear Politics average, a Des Moines Register survey last month, though, found Haley now tied with DeSantis in the first caucus state, with each polling at 16% to Trump's 43%. Still, a person familiar said that even with the governor's backing, the main issues the DeSantis' campaign has revolve around his likability. Trump will likely pull from a familiar playbook where he forces Iowa political players to choose sides in a loyalty test, according to the person, who spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss the race. Wednesday's debate will have a greater impact than the endorsement, according to Iowa political operatives. Haley was regarded as the undisputed winner of the first two forums. Still, Reynolds' endorsement offers to at least stymie some of the momentum that Haley, the only woman among the GOP aspirants, has enjoyed in recent months. The DeSantis campaign declined a request for comment, but in a memo stated that its Iowa ground game has Trump playing defense. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than Haley's campaign did not respond to a request for comment. Reynolds' warm, public appearances with DeSantis have caused tensions with Trump to bubble to the surface. The ex-president has repeatedly attacked her and questioned her loyalty in siding with DeSantis. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than tensions between Reynolds and Trump date back to their initial handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the dislike deepened over the past year, according to a person familiar. Trump immediately took to his Truth Social platform following the endorsement news, saying it would be the end of her political career. But according to internal polling conducted by the Trump Super PAC in August and obtained by Bloomberg News, a Reynolds endorsement would only shift the race by a few percentage points. Earlier, Trump beefs up Iowa campaign as DeSantis goes all in on caucus, even if DeSantis obtains a strong showing in Iowa and avoids a knockout punch from Trump. New Hampshire, where Haley is polling in second place to the frontrunner, awaits. Historically, winning in Iowa has not actually been a ticket to the Republican nomination for a long time, said Chris Galdieri, a political science professor at St. Anselm College in New Hampshire. Even if you have your best case scenario of beating Trump, you have to ask yourself what is the next step in the strategy, and according to the calendar, that's New Hampshire. With assistance from Stephanie Lai and Christian Hall.